Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about who I think is the new best Gen 11 as of right now. To make this easier, I'm going to be dividing it up into categories. Those categories being speed, physical, shot power, passing, creativity, defense, ego/mentality, leadership, and potential. And I'll obviously add them up at the end. Whoever has the most points at the end of it is who I personally think is the new best Gen 11s. Statistically wise, of course. I can't even lie, there is very little feats to prove that Kaiser has the top speed. But on going on like pure evidence from the manga, his stats wise, he does have an S tier in speed compared to Lorenzo, who was an A tier in speed. And until proven otherwise, this is the only thing I can find that's like actual like pure hard evidence to prove that Kaiser is faster than Lorenzo. This is gonna be completely headcanon, so please stick with me on this one. I cannot see in a world where I think Kaiser is slower than Sai, purely for the fact is because he's a striker, he needs to be fast compared to a midfielder where Sai doesn't need to be as fast. So I personally think it would just make sense for Kaiser to be the fastest out of all the new Gen 11s that we currently know of. So the speed category goes to Kaiser. Alright, for the physical category, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be purely headcanon because, well, it's a mixture of both evidence and headcanon, because like as of right now, there's very little evidence on physical attributes to prove anyone's better than the other. So it's gonna be a little bit of headcanon plus evidence. You'll see what I mean. Although there's no stat to talk about specifically about his physicality, just looking at the manga, I can see that Kaiser does get bodied very frequently. Like I found this, I mean, because it's recent, I found this very easily, no more than 5 minutes. He gets bodied occasionally. I'm not gonna lie. And in my opinion, that's why I think Sai is above him in terms of physicality, because he has a bit more umph in his like arsenal when it comes to evidence. Just for instance, like this panel right here where he does handle his ones when it comes to Rin, like in like a physicality battle, because like if he was weak, Sai would get pushed out the ball, but he doesn't. In fact, it looks like Rin is struggling. But yeah, I do think Sai is stronger than Kaiser, but I just can't imagine the next up-and-coming world-class defender being weaker than a midfielder and a striker. I just can't see that happening. Although there's not that much evidence to prove it, I just think Lorenzo wins physicality purely for the fact that I can't imagine that an up-and-coming world-class defender being weak to a midfielder and then the striker, because they need to be strong. They need to be stronger than the opponent. So for physicality, it goes to Lorenzo. All right, our next category is going to be shot power, and let's be honest with ourselves here. No matter what bias you have, you cannot deny me that Kaiser doesn't automatically devour this category purely because of the Kaiser impact. Noah himself even stated himself that the swing of his foot is better than his. That's crazy. Crazy feat to even have at that age. So it's obvious, short and simple, Kaiser wins shot power. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm gonna match these two up just because it goes to the same person, so we can make this a little faster. I personally think passing, creativity both go to Sai pretty convincingly as well. There's no shot it doesn't go to anyone else. Kaiser has not had any feats to prove that he has anywhere near the talent of passing creativity compared to Sai, and definitely not Lorenzo. So it's just simple, it goes to Sai without even going too deep into it. Let's be real. All right, next category is also gonna be very short and sweet because I feel like these specific categories are so oriented into the specific player. For instance, defense, obviously Lorenzo. You cannot argue with that. Lorenzo, next up and coming best defender. Come on, obvious. Come on. All right, this one we can actually have a bit of a conversation about. Ego. All right, now hear me out. This is gonna be hot wild. I think Sai automatically loses this category. He has no shot of winning this, and let me explain why. Sai, in my opinion, lost his ego as soon as he went from ST to camp because he just couldn't handle the competition. That's not ego. That's you like succumbing to defeat, basically. So Sai, automatic ego has been destroyed ever since he went from ST to cam. Let's be all real. And I think Lorenzo, I personally can't think of a time where his ego has been tested to the point of Kaiser and Sai. So you can't say Lorenzo failed like Sai, but you can also say, I won't say that right now, but you know, I just think Lorenzo is slap dab in the middle because he doesn't have any pure evidence to prove that he has the highest ego. Kaiser, on the other hand, he does incredibly have a huge ton of evidence to prove he's the highest ego. For instance, as of currently in the Egoist League, think about it. Even when he was at his lowest at the Neo Egoist League, he still rose up, or at least he's still trying to defy the odds, take back his team, become the goal-scoring threat that he was at the beginning, and rise up to the occasion. That's ego. That's pure ego in its purest form. That's why I generally feel like Kaiser takes ego, not in a landslide, but like convincingly at least. That's why I think Kaiser takes ego for this spot. All right, this one is also gonna be a little simple as well. I'm gonna say with leadership, it goes to Lorenzo purely for the fact is he works the best with his teammates compared to Kaiser and Sai. For instance, Kaiser and Sai are kind of the same in leadership styles. They think everyone else is below them. They are the best of the best. Listen to everything I say. Kind of a dictator. While Lorenzo, on the other hand, is more of a actual like leader. Like guides his team, tells them what to do, doesn't like ridicule them every chance he gets. That's why I personally think Lorenzo in leadership quality, he takes the spot in my opinion. All right, time for the most subjective one yet, potential. This is all like in the personally wise, and all you guys are gonna have something different. But for me personally, potential, who I believe is potential, Kaiser. Now hear me out. Why? I just think with the way the story's going, they're gonna evolve Kaiser massively, and I don't know. I just don't see how they could make Lorenzo already better than he is, besides like improving his skills by a bit. Same thing with Sai. It's like they're kind of proving it already. With Kaiser, they're working on him, making him better. With Sai, he already had that thing when he went to Spain, and Lorenzo, he might have it, might not. Where they have like that arc of just pure like revolution. That's why I think Kaiser probably does have the most potential. Probably because the manga creator is gonna work with him more compared to Sai and Lorenzo. That's why I personally think that. Let me know what you guys think personally. After counting up all the scores, here's the results. Sai has won 2 categories, Lorenzo has won 3, and the winner, who I think is the best new gen, going based off statistics, I personally think Kaiser is the best new gen. Let me know what you guys think. It could be very subjective. You guys could think they take categories, some take other categories, but in my personal opinion, from what I've looked at, I think Kaiser is the best. But yeah, that wraps up the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is the first actual video I made since I took my break from school, like my first actual real video, not just a reaction video. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It's great to be back, guys. I already have 2 videos coming I'm planning on making. One being a Haikyuu video, so it's still gonna be anime, and it's still gonna be like an argument type video, like the ones I kind of make. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys disagree. You guys definitely will. It's I see in the comments, but I like that. It's good to see different viewpoints. You know, it's fun, interesting to read the comments. It's pretty fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Make sure to subscribe and like, and yeah, peace.